quick. There we go. Screen. Okay, good to go. Let's see if this went through this time. Let's pin this message. Okay. All right, what's the question again? In the stream, yes or no? Do you want to do Dojo Maze later in the stream? Yes or no? Start poll. Bam. Add that in. Live chat. Do that. Do that. I think for my streaming content, I'll focus on Liches, Coda, Kuva, and eventually Sisters and Parvos. I mean, good luck with that. I mean, if you don't diverse, it's going to be a struggle for people watching the same thing over again. But I get it. Hey, if you find people who are into that, that's fine. I'm just dragging ass today because I'm so tired.
Prepare for incoming support.
Success.
Oh, you already got it?
Is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Trumna.
All right, already got it.
A pristine Orokin vault. Curious.
Go, boys and girls.
Appears to be affecting your Warframe. You have the vault artifact.
All right, here we go.
It appears that you've triggered security.
Who's gonna be the first one to give me a handshake? Who's gonna do it? And new players, I have no idea what they have. No idea what they have. Cuba Liches, huh? That's true. A lot of people don't realize what it is. Kuva Liches sisters are also Kodas. Gotta get to the new war. A lot of them don't even know it.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Trumna.
Bring that. Ooh, creepy bullseye. Good mod. Good mod. Right, let's bring this up. Let's bring this up. Alrighty. Alright, so do me a favor for those who are on shorts or anybody who wants to watch my stream. Friend, flapvsjack in game for Warframe or Soulframe. We're gonna do some Orokin vaults. That's what you guys voted for. And what we're gonna do is just squad up, do 5 runs. We already done 2 for Orokin vault runs. Do not worry about dragging keys. I'm gonna carry you for that. But if you want to join me, I need your in-game name. I got instructions listed below. You can basically friend me, DM me, or state your in-game name in chat. Right now, we got a random squad right now, except for Stratus, I believe. Stratus is a returning player, so kudos for him. So if you want to join up, that's where we're at. Also, if you want to check out the main stream, I got a link on the message on Shorts. So if you want to join up for that. And most importantly, do me a favor, like, subscribe, and do all that jazz for me. Also, if you're looking for a clan, I got you covered as well. If you can get me coffee, that would be your... I'll give you a free deluxe gift. Alright, so... according to my stream, we're 2.5 hours in. We might do a maze later on. If you could do me a favor, Shorts, I had to cut you out earlier. For those who are returning or new, vote if you want to do a Dojo maze at the end of the stream for Warframe. Then we're going to switch over to Soulframe, and we're going to basically do a deep dive and guide over Soulframe. That was requested yesterday. We had a couple of players that joined me in Soulframe yesterday to farm the new joineries that dropped 3 days ago, and I'll explain that in a minute.
Excellent work.
But right now we're doing Orc and Vault runs on Warframe. Oh, there's a Nightwave objective. Who knew? Found the door. Go ahead and go to the objective.
Unlocked an Orokin vault.
When clans come to Soulframe, I'll join your clan, but I've been bribed to stay in my clan for my Warframe. Hey, that's fine.
Let's go.
I am not trying to strip you from your friend clan. That happens all the time, so don't worry about it. Like I said, I started an alliance way back, I think in 2015. All because a few other clans bribed me into creating an alliance. I didn't want to create an alliance, to be honest with you. That was when solar rails were basically removed as well. And nothing's been done with alliance since. I'm a guy with a wacky Titania build. 1 strength shard, 1 duration shard, 1 equilibrium purple shard, 1 cast P shard, and 1 energy on spawn. Hey! We shook hands. Fantastic. Kudos for the first one. Oh, that's a green Valkyr. Oh. I had to admit, it looks better than the showcase. That looks really good. Ooh. Critical deceleration. That's 15 plat right there. Also, if you don't want to squad out with me, but you want to show me your build and also your fashion frame, DM me. I like seeing that stuff. Alright, this is 3 rounds. After 5 runs, we'll disband and see where we go from there. If you do not know how to friend me, go to menu, go to communication, and also go to friends. Add friend, type in flapvsjack. My name is listed right there. And there we go. That's how we work. Also, on shorts, not mainstream, do me a favor. If the video and audio is good on your side, give me a thumbs up. Green! For Soulframe. I don't know when clans are going to be introduced, or, I mean, this game, Soulframe is so alpha at this point. Like, when they showcased the TennoCon event, I knew exactly where it was located at on the map. I was like, that does not look like what it is now. And that game's going to look completely different when it drops on Pre-Leads 11. Your purple is your favorite color? Alright. I feel you. I feel you. I'm going to bring up my numbers, see who's on here. Alright, do me a favor, everyone. On shorts, at least, tell me if everything's a-okay on the stream. Just give me a thumbs up. Just one person. I just want to know if you guys can hear me and see me. I see me, but that doesn't mean you see me. YouTube is weird sometimes.
Target located. Bring them in.
Drop that down.
Prepare for incoming support.
How do I get that objective out of the way?
Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the
Oh, found the door.
captain's
Go ahead, go
weapons.
towards
Your part
the
is
objective.
Tenno.
We're good to go.
You've unlocked an Orokin vault. It's clean. The artifact you are carrying appears to be affecting your Warframe. You have the vault artifact.
Looks good.
Let's
Thank
go.
you. I appreciate that. Cake. You're Cake. Nice name, by the way.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Stream, okay. Oh, I'm talking about mainstream. I'm talking about shorts because I gotta drop the stream. I'm not worried about mainstream. I know you guys are fine. Yeah, I would say it's well, I would say alpha. I wouldn't call it pre-alpha because, my God, it looks way better than a lot of games in alpha. But yeah, there's a lot of content missing in Soulframe right now. And I'm pretty sure Digital Extreme is holding back some of the content. My God, it doesn't even have a market yet. To give you an example, I can't wait to see what kind of cosmetics they're going to drop. I'm going to lose so much money in Soulframe. I already know this.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tino.
Another creeping bullseye. Hell yeah, they're dropping. All right, this is round 4. Last round, I'll disband. So how it works, especially for shorts, if you want to join me, I need your in-game name and I need you to DM me. That's how that works. Your name on YouTube might be different than in-game. That's the reason why I recommend you DM me. 2, if you're not in-game, that's okay. State your in-game name in chat. I'll add you in, just in case you want to join me later and you like the show. If you don't know how to friend, go to menu, go to communication, go to friends. Bam, right there. I need to see you right here. Bear, you're back. Would like to join. Usual, I'm just doing star chart. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. We're about to disband in a minute. That way, anybody who hasn't joined me before gets a chance. If you want to join me, you're in my friends list already. Do me a favor, DM the letter X so I know you want to join me. Do you guys think Soulframe will have more options if tradable items than Warframe? I don't know. I really don't know. Like, it's so early to tell. Like, all the weapons that we got now feel like they are all MR5 weapons. We don't know what the moat system is going to be like. We don't know what the in-game weapons are going to be like. I mean, we don't know how far we are on story. There's so many questions. I don't know if they're going to have an alliance. I don't know how big plans are going to be. Are they going to learn for what they did from Warframe or not? And 2, how is clans going to work in the game? Like the approach to some of the things, like the joinery system. Oh my God, I wish to God that was introduced in Warframe. Maybe they're learning from each other. That was a simple hotfix, right? The joinery, adding that in. That's almost like a mainline update in Warframe. Can you imagine if Warframe just dropped a hotfix that you can farm items that can recraft your weapons for better stats? Could you imagine that? Like, every weapon? That's what they just did Thursday. So that's what we've been farming recently. So not stealing first place. That would be crazy if they Warframe dropped that, where they had an option to just rebuild it. All right, let's disband for a second. Do me a favor, press X and DMs right now so I know who wants to join me up for more corrupted vault runs. I'm going to clear all you guys out just to simplify myself. Type in X right now. I know there's a minute delay on shorts. Also, for those who just join or don't know what the heck is going on, this is the whole point of Squad Up. I want you to join me in game. My base is Warframe and Soulframe. Go to menu. This is menu. Go to communication. Go to friends. Go to add friend. And then type in flapvsjack. I'll accept it. If you are not in game right now, you're at work or you're someplace else watching me on a bench somewhere in the open, state your in-game name in chat so I can add you in myself. Thank you. Decided. First come, first serve.
The intelligence profiles of the Grenier. Error, not another. Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's check out this vote while I'm at it. So my mainstream, you 67% said yes. 33% say no. We'll do that for the last hour of Warframe. Today is a deep dive. So yesterday, you guys requested me to go over everything in Soulframe, and that's what I'm gonna do. At least for the first hour, maybe an hour and a half, depending on how far it goes. And we'll see what happens to that. Hello, Titania player. Nice. So we're gonna dive into that. If you have questions, builds, or fashion frame you want to send me, send it to me right now. If you don't want to join my squad, that's fine. If you want to show me fashion frame and builds, I'm always down for that. I'm always open for ideas. And on shorts, it's 50-50. Some say yes, some say no. So do me a favor on right now. Let's see, make sure my stream is going strong. Make sure my stream is going good. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, and do all that jazz. Every bit counts. Every bit helps me out, grow a community and a base so I can get you in here. I need two more people to join me. Just type in X and I'll get you in. It looks like weekends are my go-to. Oh, and I apologize. I'm really more energetic most of the time, but I'm running off of 3 to 5 hours of sleep today. So, and it's no one's fault. It's just my body said. My brain was telling me, "Oh, I'm so tired. I want to go down to sleep. I want to get down here and rest a little bit." And my heart is like, "Wake up! You need to do stuff." I'm like, ah. I hate my body at that. Oh, Veruna. So I have a. I'll take a look at this real quick. Ooh, that's nice. That's really nice. I like that. That looks really good. I haven't looked at your other ones. Your Dex build, your Titania build. Okay, all right. I'll take a look at this. Reduce damage. Okay. Not a bad build. Once you get down to it, I would definitely swap this out with Archon Vitality once you get there.
An echo from long ago. For 10 years,
Yeah, that's not a bad starting build at all. Yeah, rank these up as best as you can. Win-win, buddy. You're on track. Cito. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Cito. I got you in. I got one more slot. Want to join in? I need you to DM me so I can basically get you into my squad. Which build? The Ferox or which one? The Titania? Which one? You got 3 builds here. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. You need that Archon Vitality to double dip with the thermal build. Oh, you went with Nourish? Okay. Interesting. So you double dip on your 4th ability. I got you. I got you. So you're just throwing everything under the sun, basically. Okay. I got you. So you got the heat, corrosive. Basically, heat is best against slash damage. It's best for overall. That's your heaviest weight, except for corrosive. So that's great against armor. Radiation is good against murmur and also corpus, even though it doesn't say it. But all right, and not a bad build at all. Oh, so you went with the Ecumber? Okay. Rally mentions you're looking around for some. Yeah. Oh, you're not in? You're in. Tito Prime, you're in? Gotcha. Gotcha, Conkers. I'll see if anybody else send me a friend request, just in case I can get them out of the way. Also, I wish there was a notification system that not only tell me when someone joins live on my friends list. Yes, there is notification for friends listing, but it's finicky. It really is. I know. Alright, got my squad. So we're gonna do 5 runs again. What time is it? And I think that'll be the turning point after this. We'll see what you guys voted for on the Dojo maze. We'll see who suffers. It'll be entertaining, at least for me. I don't know about you guys. And I get to follow you guys to see if you guys do it right. Alright, let's see here. Incorrect. Yeah, if you want to join me, do me a favor, friend flapvsjack. State your in-game name so I could get you in. I want to get sleep. But once I'm up, I'm up.
Intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Like, I could try to get sleep, but my kids are not gonna let me sleep. That is a guarantee.
Opened an Orokin vault. It appears unaffected.
At least in the middle of the day. You got to get them, like, word down a little bit.
Vault artifact acquired.
Oh, you already got them? Nice.
You'll need to extract before we can verify its function.
All right, let's go. Already got the door. We're good to go.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. Success. The capture
That's one of the easiest ones we've done yet. He's going to be first. He's going to do the handshake. As always, do me a favor, like and subscribe my channel if you can. I want to grow as fast as possible. I want to beat everybody. I want 100K. Damn it. Oh, someone asked earlier, am I going to get back to editing videos? I do. I dabbled into it a little bit, but I found out it's inconsistent. And it's a lot of time. And I expected that. I knew that. Like, I know, like, a 6-minute video, or for God's sake, a 4-minute video can take 6 hours to basically do right. And of course, I'm pushing myself. There's no team. There's no group. There's no one doing the scripts. There's no one doing the editing. There's no one doing the recording. It's all done by me. If I had a hyper focus on that, yay. But people got to remind yourselves that the attention span of everybody is 4 minutes below. That's how it goes. So I always aim for 4 to 8 minute videos to keep it as condensed as possible, so I don't lose that attention span. The 10-minute and 20-minute videos are long gone. Those are gone to dodo. And to prove my point, there's always more people on my shorts than there is on long form. Even though the long form is way better than the short, you guys prefer to do this. It's just they're pushing the algorithm for that just to compete with TikTok, Instagram, and all that jazz. That's all it's about.
Bring them in.
Prepare for incoming support.
Hang on. So what I've learned, what's this proc? Oh, it's right here. I wasted an entire Orokin eye on that. Go ahead, get the objective, and we'll get out of here.
It's clean. Your Warframe is being impaired by the artifact. You have the vault artifact.
So what I've had better luck into the fact that I enjoy it more is the fact that I enjoy streaming.
Something's wrong.
Not because
Our target is dying.
you get to see my face, I get to be popular or any of that crap. It's the fact that I get to engage people directly instead of hearing people's comments about a stat stick build. Here's the thing I hate. I hate talking about numbers. how much your damage is better than mine, I really don't give a shit. I'm not a lore junkie, so I'm in an engager instead of influencer. I want you to participate with me. It's something I've been doing for a decade now. I just never filmed it, so now you know my pattern. And also, I think it's lacking in the community, not only in Warframe and Soulframe or Digital Extreme, but in gaming in general. People do not engage the populace. One, they don't know how to. Two, it's tiring. They don't have the resilience to deal with a variety of basically people hagging them all the time. I've been hagged for 10 years, so it's like Tuesday to me. So I'm okay with it. So if the more popular I get, the faster I can get stuff done with you. And that's the direction why I am more engaging on streaming than I am doing editing videos. Now, I want to do impressions. Let's say, like, if there's a mainline update, I want to take my impressions to what I feel about that. I want to do those. Reactions, such as Harrow Chassis videos, those are fun and easy to make. And 3, basically, anything that involves like major updates that I could talk about or game changers within my life, I would like that too. I might do guides again if one day if I become to the status quo where I could get edited or a graphic designer that could do edited videos for me and I could just do the scripts. I wouldn't mind going back to guides again, but it's just too much work if I'm going in this direction. Right now, I need to build up my base, build up my community, build up my channel in this direction because it's successful and it's more fun. So that's what I want to do. Even if I can get through this door. Yeah. Can I get your build for the frame I'm using now? Yeah. What run is this? Is this second or third? Heyo.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah, I'll show you my build after this run, for sure. Welcome. Is it David? I'm gonna call you David. What we get? We're just working vault runs for now. Do me a favor if you are interested in doing my Dojo maze. We might tackle that in a bit. It's not easy, especially for those people who have never done it before. Your Raxio video build is good. Thanks. That's the thing. I could do a better video of that. I can make a longer video about that. I can make it a more in-depth with other weapons. The problem is the time over what I could do on YouTube and me trying to make it in this is too much. If I had an editor on the side that could help me out, oh man, I could pump out so much content. You wouldn't believe. I make that son of a bitch work too. You'd probably quit. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Which is your in-game name? flapvsjack. Your name is Underverse? Oh, I forgot to show you that Titania build. My bad, David. And a recommendation for vet players that pop back in from 2017 to now. What happened 2017? So 2017, that was right after Plains of Eidolon. Fortuna just dropped. Just go to the new war, man. And how you a vet now from 2017? How's that math add up? I would just say get to the new war, complete the main quest. No matter if you're returning or a new player, get all the main quests done and go forward from there. Do all the side quests and all the side grind later. Also, I got the door already, so once we complete the objective, let's bounce.
Target located. Bring them in. Something's wrong. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captain at your base. Your part is done here. 10 out.
This way. Haha, you're already here. Nice. Oh, handshake. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it? What's up, Prime Loot? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, and do all that jazz. But more importantly, friend, flapvsjack, and Warframe, and Soulframe, so you can squad up with me. Is this 4? We'll do one more. And then we'll decide if you guys want to do the Dojo maze or not. If you want to do the Dojo maze, send me an X right now in the game. Alright, so one person is asking me for my Titania build. Give me a second, guys. Let me show them real quick. So, let's go into this. This is my Titania build. The only thing special about this build is that I subsume Gauss's Thermal and Sunder build on my third. I doubled it with Arcane Energize. You don't need that, but it does help out a little bit. More augment for the, basically, more strength, the more you kill. That's for in-game, really. Prime Sure-Footed, you only need that for, basically, to stop the flipping animation when you bump into walls. Very important. Plus my Vault mains. So, that's all. You can swap this out with Growing Power, or keep it a Corrosive Projection. That's only useful for later on. I'm using Razor Wing only because I'm carrying all of the Hobble keys right now. Hobble keys. Dragon keys. So Hobble right now is reducing my speed right now, but I can X over it. So what I would normally do without the keys, I will swap this out with Arcane Vitality. That's usually what I go because of Thermal Sunder. I can double dip with basically heat. So, but since I'm rocking all the dragon keys and I don't really care about killing, and it's low level enemy, anyways, rock the Razor Wing. And there you go. Archon Shards. The only one special about this is basically max energy is on field on spawn. That's one I recommend doing. If you do not have that, that's okay. You can put in preparation on any mod slot if you want to. Corrosive damage, put it +2. That helps out on basically near missions or any enemies with armor. All the rest is subjective. You do not need more energy. You do not need more strength. You do not need more casting speed. It's all about what you want to put in. If you want to put in nothing but strength or whatever you want to add into, you do you. All right, so let's go. Yeah, there's, like I always said, there's like 4 or 5 frames. I only use Prime Sure-Footed strictly for certain builds. You already ate already? Well, say food, BSS. I'm hungry too. Might have to take a 5-minute break before we do the event. Just to get my energy up for one. Going the wrong way. Nope.
Target located. Bring them in.
Prepare for incoming support.
Oh, not nearby, so we gotta look for it.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Nope. Can't we go that way? This is the only way. Nope. Oh, I can't go that way. Damn it. Found it. Alright, let's get out of here.
It's clean. The artifact you are carrying appears
Oh,
to
go,
be
go,
infected with Warframe.
right, hi.
Have the vault artifact. Let's go. It appears that you've triggered security. The corrupted are here.
I gotta go slow, otherwise I'll just bounce through doors like crazy. Like so.
Stay focused.
So someone had to go. I thought someone had Bolt. Air support charges can make even... Yeah, we got that. I got working on it. When speedrunning relics or level capping, the Titania simply works very differently. All right, we got 2 more minutes. Give me 1 minute so I can get some food.
Operator, Ordis has been interfacing with the Foundry's AI precepts. You could say we forged a new connection.
Aren't you BSSS? Making me hungry. Alright, hang time. We're going to disband real quick here. So let's take off the equipment. It's been 5 runs, so what am I going to do?
Hey, you want to play with antimatter?
Eat, for one. And also, I'm going to see what you guys voted for. Alright, so the question was, in the poll. Let's see the results. I'm back. Lost the stream for a bit. For the stream, so I can go. Well, when I end the stream, you can go back to all my streams as much as you want to. Oh crap! That's super fresh banana. All right, hang tight, everybody. I'm waiting on my freaking questionnaire to show up on my main stream. For whatever reason, it's not working, but on shorts it did. Want to do the dojo maze later in the stream? This is later in the stream. So 70% of you said yes, and 29% said no. And I did not see what the result is from my main stream. Sometimes there's a delay, but YouTube. So, next question is, I am curious, and this is a reoccurring question. I'm just trying to build up my stats. How many in-game hours do you have in the game? This is a yesterday question, I know, but again, we get people show up all the time. I just want to bring up a reminder of what status quo we have, because it may vary per stream and per day. We'll go forward from there. Start pull on that. There we go. 69% say yes and 30% say no. So I'm going to show you first how to start the maze and how to get to it. Because it's kind of difficult to. We can have up to 50 people join on the dojo maze. Now we can make fun. Whoever gets to it first gets a deluxe skin of choice that hasn't done it before. It has to be someone who hasn't completed my maze, so mainly people in my clan and alliance are out. I want someone random to do it. Oop, wrong one. Let me bring up my question on my main stream. We'll go forward from there. Give me 1 second, crew. Start the poll. Bam. All right. Get these headsets on. Thanks, Conkers. Well, we went over. God damn it. Montecito, you know better than that. First, do me a favor. If you want to join in on this and you want to DM me and you don't know how, do me a favor. Go to menu. This is menu. Go to communication. Go to friends. Add flapvsjack. Name is listed below. You want to check for spelling. Once you add me in, I can invite you or you can DM me that way. So, this is the torture that you guys voted on. I can have 50 people join up in my session in a dojo. How it works is that I will invite you, and you, once you're in the dojo, you have to leave my squad. But you can remain in my dojo. But this is what you're going to have to do. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to repeat this. So, I'll remain in the dojo so I can invite you. Once you're in, you have to leave my squad. What do you need to do once you enter the dojo chat? I voted for the in-game. That's stream hours. Oh, my end game is way past that. Sorry. Dang it. I'm tired. I'm sorry. Running off with 4 or 5 hours of sleep. So, this is my dojo. This is where you're going to spawn. Everybody does the same thing. So you're going to join in and leave my squad once you enter my dojo. Then you're going to go immediately to the left and go to reset maze. Once you go here, this is the maze. Only one way in. Inside, you have to get to the special mop. That's it. You have to get to it. It's inside this room right here. If you leave outside the room, you left the maze. So just keep that in mind. The rules are, when you get stuck, use fast travel transporter to reset the maze, and you will get stuck. So how do you use reset? Go to transporter right here out below. Go to reset maze, and you're back at the beginning. So there's 4 entrances. Remember, if you go past this point, you're outside of the maze. It's only in this room right here. So if you are interested on it, the first person that can get to it gets a deluxe skin of choice that isn't my clan. So type in X right now if you want to give it a shot. Let me make sure of this. And that's what we're going to do. Since you guys voted for it. No, /unstuck is different from this. Because you're going to go into dead ends. Unstuck doesn't fix you on that. That's why. Heyo, pretzel. So what we're doing now, since you guys voted on it, y'all want to do the maze. Y'all voted on it. So see it. All right, we'll invite you in. Remember, go to reset maze. I'll show the instructions in a minute. Remember, your goal is to get inside. And you're going to spawn at the beginning, go left to the transporter, go to reset maze. Of course, once you enter the dojo, leave squad. So I'm going to go here, go to reset maze. There we go. I'm kind of curious where they're going to go. And you can get inside there. Hey, Frosty. So what we're doing is basically a contest. Whoever, let me double check here. Let me make sure you're not in my clan so you didn't cheat. Oh, okay, you're good. You're good. Woo. Oh yeah, you don't know. So the goal is basically get to the clan. Kind of curious where they're going to go. Send me a DM if you want to try out the maze, and good luck. I'm kind of curious where you guys are going to go. I'll follow you just to see which direction you go as well. Let's see where he goes. Okay, he's going that way, so you're already going outside of it. Even though I just explained it. So you just got to go basically to, once you spawn in, which is going to be right here, you go right here to the left and go to reset maze, and that'll bring you to the maze. I'll see how you guys perform. Also, I'll bring up my alt account. Oh yeah, I'm always accepting members. I've been accepting members for years. So how it works is that it is a bit of a maze to get through it. There are ways where you can get stuck. So just FYI, once you get stuck, like such as this, you have to reset the maze. But there are ways around it that you can bypass. So don't go that way. But do me a favor, send me a DM, we'll play with it. See who shows up. Whoever gets in the center of this room, basically, gets a deluxe skin of choice. But you're not going to get it unless you join me. I wish the sessions would do better. So I can follow you guys better. See, they just disappear. Why can't I just follow you guys? Can I make a friend of MR? What? Can I make friend MR29 needing friend? That's exactly what you type. Stay in the squad as long as possible. What? I voted with my in-game name stated hours, not stream hours, because the in-game says the only in-mission time. Oh, here we go. Let's see where he goes. Going that way. Alright. Crap, I lost him. Okay. See where he goes. Going down. Up. Got stuck, buddy. Got to reset. All right, send me a DM. Join me right now so you do my maze. First person into the center goes to my mop. Basically gets a deluxe skin of choice. There is multiple ways, and it goes all the way up to the top. So we'll see what happens. If you don't know how to friend me, DM flapvsjack, or add me as a friend. Go to communication, go to friends, add friend right here, and that's how you join. Whoever gets to the center of the mop gets a deluxe skin of choice. And there is a way to get in there, but there's only one way. Again, how it works is that once you spawn in, you're going to spawn here. Go left. Go to reset maze. It'll bring you here. The instructions are simple. Only one way in. Once you get in there, you're good to go. So do me a favor, DM me right now. Also, if you join and once you enter the dojo, leave my squad so I can have more people join in. You guys are still here. Nice. He's still trying. If you do not know how to add me as a friend, just state your in-game name in chat. I'll add you in that way. Also, this is what you guys voted for too. Where are these guys at? So I'll give y'all a hint. It is one of those entrances below, but this maze is... It took me over a month to build. And yes, you had to go across multiple doors to get across there. Alright, do me a favor. DM me now. I need you to join in, so you can join in on the contest to get this mop. Once you get the mop, you get a deluxe skin of your choice. I just need your in-game name. This kind of remind me of that time yesterday when that one person won the deluxe skin and he was just yammering and lost his win because he wasn't paying attention. Also, if you guys could do me a favor, like and subscribe and do all that jazz, so that way we can make this channel grow. Every bit helps. For reals. Stop being Windows. Why does it show the preview and does it show the preview sometimes? What's up with that? Also, if you're not in game, state your in-game name so I can add you in. I'm curious who's going to get there first. Working on getting a Naurus right now. Okay. Cool. Good. You get a Naurus, buddy. Luke Nuke. Gotcha. Of course, my copy and pasta doesn't work. Luke /Nuke. Add you in. I'll go ahead and send you an invite. Remember, go to reset maze and you're good to go. And good luck. Whoever gets in there to the mob gets basically a deluxe skin of choice. That's simple. Don't forget to leave my squad. once you enter the dojo. Anybody else want to join in? Want to get a tackle again the mop? He's still trucking. Let's see where he goes. All right, so he's going that way. Oh, he went that way. I lost him. Where'd he go? We got people trying. We'll do this probably for 30 minutes. If you guys don't find it in 30 minutes, I'll show you the way. But you forfeit the option of deluxe skin, so you guys vote on that. Do me a favor. If you want to join in, try it. There's only one way in on the maze. Deluxe skin of choice is on the table, but you can't get it unless you join my squad. Oh, you're trying to go that way. Nope, doesn't work that way. He's trying to glitch through. Do me a favor, DM me right now if you want to enter. Or friend me. I'll get you in. What we got going on here? Oh, had to reset. Nice. They're learning. They're getting there. Bear, you want in? That was a hell of a delay. Oh, I'm feeling so much better now that I had a banana. For those who are just joining in, we're just doing a simple contest right now. It's really simple. I'll invite you into my dojo. You'll go to my maze and have a chance to get a deluxe skin of choice. All you have to do is get to the mop in the center of the room. There's only one way. And I'll show it one more time for those who are just joining in. So once I invite you, you'll spawn here. Just like Bear, you go to the left. You go to this transporter, go to reset maze. The instructions are only one way in. When you get stuck, use fast travel and transporter maze right here. You go to reset maze and you start all over again. And if you've never done it before, you're guaranteed to get stuck. You had to get to the mop in the center where my dog is at right now. Apparently. So good luck. If you want to join in, or if you don't know how to friend, tell me your in-game name in chat. I'll get you in. This second shorts, you are shy group today. My first shorts is pretty much strong on that one. While I'm waiting, let's check this out. Right now, my main stream looks like 40% of you only done 25 to 299 hours, 30% or 300 to 1,000. And then there's 1,000 plus for 30% on main stream. Now for my short stream, you got an hour and 24 is 10%. 25 hours, 299 is 25, and 300 to 1,000 is 30%. Also, so 35% for 1,000 plus hours. So it's a big difference. Big difference. Also for my shorts, if you are not in game, do me a favor, state your in-game name in chat and I'll add you in anyways. Whoever gets to the center gets a deluxe skin of choice. Within, I give them the benefit of the doubt. I'll wait till 15 minutes prior of the next hour. If that math adds up properly. And yes, I'm not talking properly today. I am so tired. It's not anybody's fault. It's just my body. It's just kept me up all night, unfortunately. While these guys are still tackling out, do me a favor, like and subscribe if you like this content. If you'd like to go and squadding up with me later, Also, if you're in Soulframe, I need you to friend me as well. Flap versus Jack, same name. That way we can squad up. We're going to transfer over to Soulframe in 45 minutes. Yeah. I'm going to cut off shorts, re-upload that, and we'll go forward from there. And I'm going into a deep dive. A lot of people asked me yesterday's stream to talk about how does Soulframe work, and that's where we're at right now. But as of now, we're doing a contest. All you have to do is complete the maze. There's a mop in the center. You get to the mop. If you get to the mop, you get a deluxe skin of choice, but you can't get it unless you DM me or friend me or state your in-game name in chat. If you want a chance at that, hey, here's your chance. We'll see how they do. If someone resets, I'll follow them too. Also, vote above. How many hours in Warframe are you playing? They're fake mops. Amazing fake. Amazing. Legit. It starts out easy. And I still don't understand it. Oh, let me follow him. See where he's going. Okay, he went down. Okay. Okay, where are you going, buddy? Oh, I lost him. I don't know which way he went. Alright, I got a DM. Who DM me? Did you say the ends of the mop? Probably I did. I'm that tired. If you get to the mop, just get to the mop. The mop's right there. Getting electrocuted. If you get to it, get a deluxe skin of choice. Well, I'm just waiting on you guys. See what questionnaires you'll have. Add that in. Nope. No questions today. Nice. Hey, Frosty, I just noticed your message. Sorry about that. Steven? It's going pretty good, alright. It's going pretty good. I'm just tired. Like, stupid tired. I was fine at first at the beginning of the stream, but now it's catching up to me. No, don't crash. Thank you. I know it's because of the other players in the my session. Do me a favor. Friend me to Flap versus Jack so I can add you in, or DM me. If you want a chance at winning a deluxe skin of choice, we're doing a maze contest in my dojo. All you have to do is get to the mop. If you just joined in. If you don't know how to do that, go to menu, go to communication, go to friends, go to add friend, type in Flap versus Jack. That's simple. Confirm and done. Also, if you're looking for a clan, I got one for you. We're under moon tier, so just look for onion spoon and this sigil. You're good to go. Whoever gets in there. Are you in my clan? Oh, okay. Works for me. Now, how it works is that once you join into my dojo, you're going to spawn here. Go left. Go to reset maze. And there you go. Good luck. There's only one way in. Whoever gets to the mop first gets a deluxe skin of choice. Just do me a favor. You're joining my squad and you enter the dojo. Leave the squad so I can have slots for more people. We can have up to 50 people in a dojo, but it's up to you. Enter in whenever you can. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And if you guys don't get it at the end, that's okay. At least I'll show it to you how you get there at the very end, even though it's cheating. Or should I not show them? That way we can have for future events as well. What do you guys think? Let me make sure my chat is working. Shorts, do me a favor. Type in something so I make sure it's working. I know my main stream is working fine. I'm curious if I had to close and open again. How do I get into a maze again? What's the end look like? The end looks like right there. Once you spawn into reset maze, that's where the end is. Right there at the mop. Where the ball is. That's your goal. G Danny. Once you go to the main entrance, I'll show you one more time. Once you spawn here, you just go left. Go to reset maze. There you go. You're good to go. It's in that one tile set. Just keep that in mind. Your goal is to get to the mop in the center. He's committed. I could tell. He's got an idea. I'm watching him on the mini map. He's got an idea where it's at. I think he knows where it's at. Might make it. He's getting close. I give him that much. I could tell on the map. That's the reason I know. Come on, Razwiv. You can do it. That's the advantage about my clan is that they got early access, so they might know it earlier. But you'll be surprised how many don't know about it. Do me a favor if you're just watching this video. Like and subscribe. Do all that jazz for me. That helps out so much. I'm getting to that point. I know you're not here for the content. You're here for the beard. And bring this down. Overlay. Okay, let's keep it right there. Oop. Oh, we're getting more people. Remember, if you want to enter in, you got to DM me or state your in-game name. Without a doubt here. Weird. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to be better. I wish I could do multi-platform with Twitch and going all around. Get a better range, but... man, they're finicky on Twitch. Again, if you want to enter the contest and you want to get a deluxe skin of choice and get to the mop, DM flapvsjack. I'll invite you. It's that simple. And that's all you have to do. Just go to menu, communication, friend, add friend, flapvsjack. Good to go. I'll send you an invite. Or you can state your in-game name in chat. Waiting on that one person to get in there. If you guys don't get to it, 10 minutes till to the end of the hour, I might have to show you guys how to go. All right, we'll get back to my chat real quick. Elmars, I got you. If I could copy and pasta, and I cannot. Elmars, just add you in. There you go. Just do me a favor if you join in. When you go to basically the spawn point, you're going to see this. You're going to spawn here, go immediately left, go to reset maze. Now start basically the maze. Oh, there we go. Decided, finally did it. Congratulations. Fantastic. Fantastic. It's a good attempt. So do me a favor. Tell me what deluxe skin you want. I'll gift it to you. I won't be able to show you anyone right now since I'm playing some family members. Okay. Good job. Good job. We'll definitely do this again. That was shorter than I was expected. So I won't show you. So I'll save it for later. But you knocked it out. Good job. Good job. Just tell me what you need for your deluxe skin of choice, and we're good to go from there. While I'm waiting, I feel like racing. Yes. What's your favorite Warframe? Nova. Through and through.
We could just drive this back to the mall.
Oh, still got it. Oh, I still got it. Wrong button. Almost got it, almost got it. Go. Oh, I suck. I got this really well covered. Why did I do that to myself? Yeah, no melee. Can I reset? Yeah. No, dang it. I got to. Took you a hot second. Yeah, do me a favor. DM me your, or stay in YouTube chat. It doesn't really matter to me what deluxe skin you want. We'll go forward from there. Why does it keep bringing up this? GG, everyone. All right, I'm going to bounce out of here, at least on Dojo. How much time we got? We only got like 25 more minutes. And we started out pretty strong as far as like guides and everything like that. You guys were asking a ton of questions. This is basically a deep dive, Dave, apparently. You guys are asking a ton of questions as far as builds. So if y'all want to continue down that rabbit hole for another 20 minutes, we can. Then I am going to have to cut off shorts. Mainstream, you're good. You can hang out, vibe, do your thing. Oh, yeah. All right, decided. Tell me which deluxe skin you want. And it's going to be under this selection here of any one you want to do. Still looks weird. Trying to fix up where I should locate that YouTube subscriber. There we go. Decided. What did you pick on?
Interfacing with the Foundry's AI presets. You could say we forged.
You want the gyre? How you pronounce your name? DC. Done. So we delved
want 'em to go
into
fast, slow, or
Arrow
just
and
boom?
the Trumna build. So someone asked me about a build for the Trumna, and basically I didn't have one built up, but I built it on the fly on the stream. We went down that rabbit hole. I would put in Vile Acceleration. With Harrow, it's not that important, but that's the only thing I would say you need. But Stabilizer is absolutely required. Or you could go with basically the Alt Fire, which is basically a radial attack. Whatever builds that up. And again, Vile Acceleration was going to help that out a lot, because kills with the primary fire charge up the alternate fire, so you have to have both for it to do that radial attack anyways. So I could take out rhyme rounds just for more weight damage. I think that would be more beneficial. This is magnetic. You can swap this out to go to basically corrosive if you want to take out Vernier. And that's what I was figuring out earlier.
Unread inbox messages make me ill.
So let's go back to that. I haven't done a Corpus mission yet. And Steel Path. Oh, I know, you got it. Congratulations, by the way. Good job on you for joining in, participating, and also attempting the maze. That's very important to me. I love the engagement. Good job. You're welcome to add me to clan. So you're seeking a clan, Mars? Is that what you're asking? Easily drop galvanized Ep2, stacking 3 sources of added to damage is diminishing returns. It doesn't increase the explosive damage. I'm not going for the explosive damage. I know the Firestorm is basically meant for that. I'm not going for radio attack. I'm going for overall kills. Plus, the radio attack is not going to do you any good if the main fire doesn't do damage either. So it's kind of counterintuitive. It's not like an Incarnate where it stacks up on weak spots. So it's based on kills. So you need to get the main... Can't even think of the word. Tired. Mainly the primary fire is where you get that stack up with your radial attack. So if your primary attacks are not killing, then you're not going to get that basically alternate fire. It's exactly how that works. Okay. So again, I'm going with magnetic. Let's see how it does with a Corpus. Steel Path. Run that down. But definitely need, without Harrow, you need more fire rate and stabilizer to deal with it. Deadhead does help out on recoil. Basically with stabilizer, it basically makes it static, where it doesn't move at all. But it's kind of overkill. It is a prime version. It's not an Incarnate. It's not going to be in-game content, but it's fun. That's all that matters. Now, if y'all come up to me with like, oh, that build sucks and this is not in-game, no one gives a fucking shit. Straight up. No one gives a fucking shit. They just care if they're having fun and they want to make a build out of it so they can hold themselves up. That's it. I'm trying to find a survival. It's not dropping. Ah, there we go. I knew there was a survival somewhere.
Your enemies have
Alright, so with Pyro build, this synergizes very well. I'm just doing Vile Acceleration just for fun. I more want Radiated Reload than anything. I pressed 4 too early. That's okay. Ah! Alright, let's see what it does. So it does pretty good. Knocking it out. Got that set up. Still got the heat, magnetic. Still doesn't hit hard. Even with heat. I could just feel it. Vile Acceleration is not necessary, obviously. But without Harrow, it's gonna be necessary, unfortunately. The fire rates just do. Even with Harrow. Because I got... Where am I at? 14? Uh-oh. There we go.
Capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Yeah, it does pretty good. Now, Mars, you say you want in? Yeah, you can add me? Okay, I got you. Clan invite sent. Check inbox for notification and welcome. Make sure that you build clan key in your foundry after you accept it. Oh, it's not doing... Oh, there we go. Finally get my headshot. It doesn't do too bad, but yeah. Radiated reload probably would be better. But, Bane mods would be better. Or damage would be better. I think Firestorm is basically overkill with this kind of build. Then again, it's with Pyro with the invade build. So this is kind of like the idea of the best you can get out of this weapon, honestly. I mean, I'm doing survival solo, knocking it out just fine. So obviously this weapon is fine weapon, but tackle it on in-game, you're going to have Warframes to basically buff it up. And unfortunately, Harrow is a greedy Warframe, so it isn't very beneficial in a squad and so forth versus solo. Yeah, all fire on the 4. Yeah, that's valid. But it still just doesn't hold up in form in terms of incarnates or any of the quota weapons and so forth. It still kind of falls short. It is a spectacle weapon. It's fun. It's a big ass gun. But yeah, it definitely needs Warframe support to hold up, no matter what the build. When it comes to in-game, I don't see how it could be viable without it. So there you go. There's the standard shot without the Harrow perks on the second ability. With it, pretty good. I can only imagine how it shoots with Vile Acceleration. Plus, the reload's pretty slow. That's where radiated reload, I think, will be a little bit better. So you get a little bit more damage. You get a different proc of basically a status proc versus foul acceleration.
Our operative is making progress.
But it's still
This
going to
will
be
help
kind
our
of
cause.
mid to
Extraction is
entry
available
in-game.
if you need it.
But it is fun. I give it that. It's fun all around.
Marvels, the low thief shall never know the cool caress of your crowns.
And that's the problem with all the weapons, is the limitation of the mod template. It's always that. That's always holding back everything in the game. Can you add me? Yeah, I can add you. Now, are you asking me to add you like as a friend or in a clan? Or both? That's the reason I was so surprised on Thursday for Soulframe when they added joineries. You could reforge weapons and completely update the stats and playstyle of the weapons. We definitely need that in Warframe. This weapon right here would benefit from a joinery system like in Soulframe for sure. Yeah, I can make this basically 90 damage if I wanted to. Or slap that sucker on and go viral. But it's still just going to be mid. No matter what. I could put in a Bane mod, put a Bane mod here, replace Ep2, but it's just not going to hold up in the long run without Warframe support. Both? Okay, I got you. I got you, boo. Well, maybe. I don't know if I can copy and pasta. Nope. Mad. Jam. Z73.
Orders reminds the operator to take time for themselves. Pressure creates diamonds, yes, but it also creates rubber.
There you go, buddy. Make sure that you accept the friend invite, and also make sure that you check inbox for notification. If you don't know where inbox is, it's going to be under menus. Go to communication inbox, and you should have a notification for a clan invite. Accept that, and go to your foundry to build your clan key. You're good to go. All right, where are we at on time? So we're 10 minutes out, so two things are going to happen. One, I'm going to have to cut off shorts. If you don't want to deal with the hassle of migration or anything like that, on the shorts chat channel, I have on the chat channel pinned the main stream. If you want to hop over and watch that, got a bigger view of the actual what I'm playing here. So that's one thing you can do. So that's one thing you can do. And after that, there you go. What we're going to do is go over to Soulframe. Yesterday's stream and the day before, we squatted up. We might do a couple dungeon runs, but you guys wanted a deep dive. So I'm going to spend an entire hour answering your questions on Soulframe. And then I'm going to go into basically faction runs to see if I get basically the joineries, which I'm talking about, which Warframe would greatly benefit from, or get away from the entire template system that we have, this ridiculous setup that is holding us back, creating diversity in Warframe. But I digress. Now we got a school system coming up. So that's where we're at right now. But I'm going to wait basically 10 more minutes. Then I'm going to cut off shorts. Now, if you're on my main stream, which is the long form, don't worry. Hang out, vibe, do your thing. And we're going to take off Warframe and go to Soulframe. Now, if you're in Soulframe, friend, flapvsjack, same thing. Join me. We can squad up. But the first hour, I'm going to a deep dive. So if you want to learn the mechanics and abilities, this is the where I'm going to take it. This is what you requested. In the meantime, I know yesterday we made a vote to do Secret Vor Boss today, but I am so tired. We're going to have to push it off tomorrow. But if you want to re-vote what you want to do, here you go. I'll put in a poll so you guys can vote. And I'll upload the poll on the next stream for my shorts once I end this poll. So let's take a look at this real quick. And this pretty much is in line what I had yesterday. Other than shorts, I'm surprised by that. 32 of you voted on shorts. 37% are 25 to 299 hours or 299 hours. Welcome, Tenno. Make sure that you get the new work completed. Get that out of the way so you can get some under systems underway. That's going to help you a lot down the road. Also, 34% are 1,000. 21% said they're 300 to 1,000. And 1 to 24 hours is 6%. Why do I bring this up every single time? Because multiple people say, oh, it's going to help out the new Tennos. Majority of you who watch these streams who are involved in Warframe are not new Tennos. I've been saying that for years now. I know this because I recruit you. So before this YouTube thing came up, I was in the trenches. I know. So a lot of people are saying like, the problem child is the entry. The 3 questions I get asked the most over a decade are, how do I get Arcwing segments, which was fixed in the Owlweaver update, thank God. How do I get damage? And what do I do? So we're getting a tutorial on mods. Maybe that would fix it. I personally think they should rework the entire modding system and make old mods that we're not using more valid. And 3, focus on updating the codex so people know what to do in the game. So if you're in the game, let's say you want to farm a relic. So instead of them giving a world of text, why not showcase it on a star chart instead? Just highlight it, boom, 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 and let them figure it out. So if I need to get this mod, it's Cephalon Samaris. Where's Cephalon Samaris? No one's going to know. Or it's not even showing in the sacrifice quest either. None of this is listed. If I click on this and I had an option to click this, take me to the story quest in the codex, or take me to the star chart to show me how to get it. How do I get vitality? I could click on this right here and click on any of these to tell me where it goes. But right now, no new player is going to know what the hell any of this is, nor look it up. So we're back to the old school wiki. So that's what needs to be fixed. That's my opinion. I'm pretty sure some vets will say, well, you just got to get good. Obviously, you haven't recruited as much as I have. So back to the questionnaire. Steam has me logged at 2K, 2.3K hours, but Warframe has, yeah, I'm the same way. I'm at like 15,000 hours on Steam, yet I'm over 6,000 hours. All right, so let's bring up the question. Which boss battle you want to do tomorrow? Usually I have more energy than I do today. House was just burning me up. I was sweating like crazy last night. I know you guys voted for Secret Vor boss, but hey, if you want to try it again, we'll confirm it today. We'll give this vote basically 2-hour vote. We'll go forward from there. And Sundays are basically the best streams I have, so we'll go forward from there. You've been playing for 2 years? Nice. There's the whole system I've been talking about. If you're new to my stream, I hate this. I hate this. Not the mods. I hate the template. I think this should go to a skill tree or the joinery system like Soulframe is doing. Like, this has been a problem for a decade now. And I know there's other stuff in the game that are decade old. Go to Mars or Europa, and those little white marks on the wall, those are for parkour 1.0. I know. I don't think we'll ever get a rework on mod system unless the entire game gets a remaster, or the tile system or tile set will introduce a way to revamp our entire game where it's required to do something to take down the sentient. That's the only way I can see in them putting the energy and time involving this old system that is over encumbered at this point. You love and hate the mods? Xpal? Yeah. So The mods are fine. I'm in agreement with that. I just wish there's a way to have other mods more viable. So this is what surprised me. I've had people who played for years who don't even know what the hell this is. Warm coat. This exists. It's not a bad mod. It's a buff. It gets shield resistance to environmental ice hazards. How many of you have this on every single Warframe? Don't worry, I'll wait. This is my point. This should not exist. This should go away, or this should go away. Because this is just one mod. Now, I only have a choice of a selection of mods, limited to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mods. Out of how many mods? This is my point. I don't have diversity. I don't have way to move around. I am forced to limit myself on a template that is completely outdated, and they're completely stacking us with mods that are not viable anymore. That's my problem. Some are situational. Some are just profiting on a gimmick. Some of them are just profiting on the arcane. But that's one frame out of what, 62? How many builds do you have with prime continuity or continuity? So you're guaranteed to use a slot on every Warframe with continuity. You're stuck with that. So yes, I have all these mod slots, but you're guaranteed to lose a slot because of continuity, because there's no other option. So that's my problem with the whole setup. I mean, like, this is a good mod right here, Toxic Flight. So why not have these mods that we accrued over time create a side buffs skill tree? We'll dump those mods or convert those into a skill tree to level up. How you get it is by either collecting mods, nodes, or just playing with the game. A good example is Tiberian. Tiberian is a mid weapon, but I love that weapon. Whether you have Tiberian or Tiberian Prime doesn't really matter, because there's no incarnate form. It's no in-game unless you get like a buff frame like Harrow, Mirage, or any other frame that basically makes it viable in Steel Path, unfortunately. But again, I'm stuck with a template. So it's going to be capped off regardless, unless there's something I can buff it up other than Warframe. But that also means all weapons are required for those particular Warframes to buff it and make it viable. Just like the Trumna. The Trumna is a fun weapon. It's a sexy weapon. It's a absolutely enjoyable weapon, but it's mid at best. And you need a buff frame, Harrow, Mirage, with the proper setup to basically make it viable. That sucks, because I like this weapon and I want to play with this weapon more. But if I can't use it on its own on, let's say, what's a good one without a buff? Let's say Banshee, right? I can't use it on Banshee, Oberon. There's no buff to it. Then this weapon is trash. I didn't make it trash. The limitation made it trash. It's got to change. That's my always biggest problem with it. Exactly. Think of Skyrim skill tree. What if I use Tiberian Prime and it has a way to make, like, I can pick a perk. I can add cold, toxin, whatever, or a new perk, right? Overall damage. And it's innate. And all I had to do is use the weapon. So the more I use that Tiberian Prime, the more it levels up the skill tree. It freshes up my nodes, and I have diversity. And it's no limitation other than basically the skill tree. Instead of this base template that limits me to basically 8 to 12 mods on every single thing. So that's the one thing I think Warframe can benefit not only for new players, but also vets. And just to throw all the guides and stat stick reviewers just to fuck up their chi. You heard it here first. That's what I think. That would be better update than a story quest in my eyes. That in a raid. I want raids back. Oh, I'm not going to squat up. I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to cut off the... is Trumna good? It's mid. It's mid at best. You need a buff frame to make it valid in Steel Path, to be honest with you. Harrow is a good choice because recoil sucks on it. Oh, shit, it's raining. I might drop. Recoil sucks on it, and also fire rate sucks on it. So Harrow is a good choice to make it viable. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, if I had a way to use this weapon to... I don't even need more damage. If I had an innate way to make recoil lower and also fire rate by just playing the weapon, I would love that system over just a basically flat stat. That's where I'm at. Something I can chase. Something I can grow on all weapons. You got Okina? Okina is great. I honestly, I just use it for the movement speed. To be frank with you. On all frames. Free movement speed. That's what I use it for. Still gets me confused. Yeah. And that's the number one. Like I said, the three main questions. The number one question has been resolved. How do I get Arcwing segment? That got updated on the Owlweaver update. And half of that update was basically addressing new player experience. They know it's a problem. Not only us, who basically recruit all the time for years, but Digital Extremes knows it too. I feel it all the time when I recruit. 2, how do I get better damage? Is number 2 question. And this is not like a recent thing. This is like a decade old question. And so if you're in my situation, how do I get better damage? How do you go about telling to somebody who's only played this game for 7 hours what the heck you're looking at here? You're basically shooting yourself in the foot all day just explaining this. How to get these mods, how to get this, and so on. And number 2, what do I do? My recommendation is get the main story quest complete. Everybody, you do you. A lot of people say, like, you need to complete all the nodes to get Steel Pass as soon as possible. You need to get all these meta weapons. You need to get... Hey, one thing is for sure. Go at your own pace. You do you. I recommend getting the story quest done. That way you can get passive perks and unlock nodes later on. You got to do the story quest anyways to complete all nodes anyways. And 2, it kind of speed rolls you and gives you the vibe because a lot of people quit when they see this right here. This is the number one problem child. They say they're having a new school for it. Yay. We'll see how it goes. But that's the reason why there's so many YouTubers out there doing guides, because they know this problem persists. But they don't engage people like I do. I personally think they just need to redo it. If they need to create a position, I'll apply. Come on, DE. If you're watching me now, give me that position. I'll tackle it. I'll add in a goddamn calendar and also in the bulletin as well. I want an interactive calendar, damn it. I would love to have a fashion frame stage hub in the towel system. I want a calendar, not only for my alliance, but also for my clans for events, so I could get away from Discord. I want to do all of that. What is the name of the clan? Onion Spoon. Here, I'll help you out. Oh, you're already in. How many weapons have you are incarnate? I got all the incarnates. I believe I do. I got the latest one from Owlweaver. You can. Again, you're stuck with content when it comes to builds. If you want to start out with, the problem is that if you're going to do like trending, this is the reason I don't do it. One, I can't stand talking about the number on stat stick building, mainly because they change it all the time. And most people who show builds are chasing trends. That's another problem. And also rehashing old content that we already knew, mainly because new players don't know. So you gotta watch out with that. We need other ways to level master. What do you mean by that? We need other ways to level mastery rank. What do you mean by level mastery rank? Like Hydron? Get away from Hydron? I mean, honestly, I do relic runs. That's how I level up. Multitask. Thank you, Exotics. I'll make sure that you join in. Okay, you're already in. All right, we're at that 2-hour mark. So what am I going to do? Bam, bam. 5-minute marker. I'm going to, in 5 minutes, I'm going to shut off the short stream to beat the YouTube algorithm. And if you don't want to deal with the headache, migrate over to the mainstream. If you don't know where that is, it's pinned in the message below. That'll bring you over to the mainstream. Or you could go to the next episode of the short stream. Totally up to you. Doesn't matter to me. What does matter to me is that you friend flapvsjack in Warframe. How do you do that? You just go to menu. This is menu. Go to communication. Go to friends. Go to add friend. Add in flapvsjack. What I try to do is stream every day for now while I got the free time to do it. So I'm going to knock it out as much as I can so I can basically raise up my YouTube channel to be partnered, which sucks because I'm only like, tomorrow I will be eligible to be partnered with YouTube. But I need to get a head start. I might have to take a day or two off to figure out the supers emoji for you guys. And also I get a cut for whatever views I get on here. I am hyper focused on streaming for now. I might go back to edited videos maybe later on, but like I said, I don't want to do guides. I don't want to do stat stick reviews, talk about disposition changes and hot fixes day in and day out when I can have you join me and have engagement and have fun. That's the whole point of this channel. So, and that's what I've been doing for years anyways. My main enjoyment from this game comes from theory crafting and building frames and weapons that have weird buggy interactions in order to cause observed results. Yeah. Besides weapons and frames and not using one, missions to grind as well. What about a raid? What if you level up? I hate bringing up this game, but Destiny 2, I hate that game. But I do like strikes. Like I like going into a dungeon, facing off a boss at the end, reap my rewards. What if we had something like that? And what I would like out of that is the same thing that Soulframe dropped. What you would get is the same thing as joineries. These option to recraft your weapons to make better perks or variety of perks instead of this template. That's what I want. The harder the difficulty or modifiers you throw in it, the better the joineries you can get. That's a great idea. DE, you should watch my stream and follow and also apply. My asshole. Oh. Hey, second of all, if you're watching this and you like the content and you like my input, like and subscribe my channel. Every bit helps out. I'm trying to grow as fast as I can. Bring this up. I'll dabble into this later, but like I said, we're going to go into Soulframe territory in a minute and a half. But first, I'm going to cut off the game, and then we're going to switch over. If you want to join me in Soulframe, ran Flat vs. Jack, same thing as Warframe, and we're good to go. Yeah, I totally agree. We talked about this. I made it a poll question 2 streams ago. My question was simple. Would you prefer a remaster of Warframe at the cost of no story mainline updates for a year or 2, just to rebuild the existing game that we have now, round up, or have a sequel? And a lot of people would prefer a remaster, sadly, at the cost of mainline updates. The only reason I would ever consider a sequel for Warframe is they completely changed the network code where we don't have to deal with this peer-to-peer system, or have a better network setting to reduce host migration. Even if you could apply that with the current game, yay. But that's it. That's the only reason I would have, like, if they say, like, hey, this engine will not work with this network code, we had to go to the sequel to make it work. Okay, cool. Do it. I'm down for that. But that's it. That's the only reason I would consider it. Get my green build. Gyre build. Yeah. And I actually like Gyre, so that's the reason I got so much tau. So I'll go over to Archon Shards last. But there's my build. Obviously, you need cathode current. I went conductive sphere because that is basically makes her the most highest damage build if you're in a squad of Gyres. You get 4 Gyres in the game. Basically, you get the most OP build in a squad base. Gyre is great because she could do great solo and in public squads. That's the reason I love her so much. But there's my build right there. And I also assumed her second ability was Pillage, due to the fact that Cathode Sphere coincided with that augment, and that's what provides basically multiplicative damage, not multiplicative, but additional damage. So that's very, very handy for having these 2 augments right there. This is required. This basically makes her into the old Ember back in the day. For the old vets who remember World of Fire, you press 4, run. It's just with electricity. Prime sure-footed, it's not necessary. In fact, I would swap this out. Unfortunately, I watched some YouTubers back in the day before I started diving into YouTube. I'm getting in the habit of taking Prime sure-footed out. And I would actually swap that out with Power Drift, to be honest with you. Even though it's subjective. Or I would go with Cutting Drift or Preparation mod. I would put those 3 mods in there instead of Prime Shredded. Unfortunately, I was watching YouTube while I was making our build. I haven't gotten there yet. So, Archon Shards. I added multiplicative of the Violet Shard right here. This applies multiplicative to all, or additional, meaning that, let's see here, you gain additional 15% per Crimson, Azure, and Violet Archon Shards. That represents all these shards here. And I added basically electric damage, ability damage on enemies affected by electric status. So there you go. 2 times 2. Added more strength and added more energy max. And she does fine. With Pillage, adds her a little survivability. Also armor strips. So that kind of helps her out on Grenier. This is kind of overkill, but does the job. You could swap this out with Molt Efficiency if you just want more duration, but this is more than enough. So once you have this augment mod, you don't need it anymore. So I swapped out our Arcane Avenger. That way I can have more crit damage, multiplying it with my 3rd ability. So that gives you the idea. As you see, you're in a theme. My theme here is that I always go to growing power. You're going to proc status effects all the time, as long as you're shooting. So that's where I go with that. I wonder if that'd be good with this build as well, with the Trumna. But I digress. All right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cut off shorts, migrate over to my mainstream, and we'll go forward from there. So let's bring that up. I'm going to cut this off on 3, 2, 1.